Just hours after making history as the first Palestinian-American woman sworn into Congress, Michigan Democrat Rashida Tlaib is sparking a firestorm. Caught on camera telling a crowd last night what she told her son about the president.
We're going to go in there, we're going to impeach them.
The president firing back.
I thought that was a great dishonor to her and to her family. I thought it was highly disrespectful to the United States of America.
Tlaib ignoring reporters today.
Yeah, we're trying to talk to your boss.
But on Twitter, doubling down, writing, "I will always speak truth to power." New Speaker Nancy Pelosi at an MSNBC town hall.
Generationally, that would not be language I would use. Sure. But nonetheless, I don't think we should make a big deal of it.
But Tlaib pushing impeachment on day one, even before the Mueller report, prompting a barrage of Republican backlash.
How do you work with anybody if this is what they really have planned? They're using foul language. They introduce that they just want to impeach the president.
And some Democrats warning it could backfire.
You cannot accomplish very much of anything unless you have civility. I think those kind of comments do not take us in the right direction.
One progressive Democrat reintroducing articles of impeachment, a growing flashpoint in a new Congress. Kristen Welker, NBC News.
Hey, NBC News fans, thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking on that button down here and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives. Thanks for watching.